So we are going to revise the topic integers and fraction. So let us start. The first question is of comparison. The meaning of comparison that we have to decide which is greater and which is smaller. In the first part, you will see this is minus 58 and this is minus 68. Both are the negative integers, and whenever both the negative integers are there, then the integer that is having the less numerical value is greater. And the symbol for the greater is this. Now, we are on the second question. 9 minus 9 and 0. Which between both are is greater? You know that 0 is greater than every negative integer. So, we will mark the sign in the open sense toward 0. Now, in the third part, one is 8 and other is minus 9. 8 means it is plus 8. We know the positive number is always greater than any negative number. So, I will mark the sign of the greater toward 8. Now, we will see that there are minus 9,999 and here 1,111. Now, both are negative integers, so which is greater? As I told you people earlier that if in the both are cases where the negative integers are there, then the integer having less numerical value is always greater. So as we mark greater symbol towards 1,111. Now the next question is a multiply of more than two integers. Here you will see that 5 is multiplied with 6 and that multiplication is to be multiplied with 7. So I will write this. 5 multiply 6 is 30 and 30 multiply 7, that is 201, 210. So I will write 210 as an answer. Now you will see that this is positive, this is positive and this is positive. There is no negative symbol there, so the answer will be in positive. This is the answer is a positive integers. Now here you will see in this part 11, 6 and 5 are multiplied, but here you will see that this is negative and this is negative. Here in the multiplication or in this product we are getting two negative symbols. Whenever in the multiplication or the division there are two or even number of negative are there, the answer is in positive. So you will write the answer 11 multiply 6, that is 66, and 66 multiply 5. 66 multiply 5, that is 330. So the numerical answer will be 330, and we know minus this minus and this minus. Minus and minus which are multiplied even times, then the answer is plus. So I will write plus. I can skip also the plus. So I will write the answer 330. Now here you will see this is a rough work. Here you will see 45 multiply 13. Now when we multiply 45 by 13, you will see that is a negative integer and this is a positive integer. When one negative is there multiplied with a positive one, then the answer will be his negative term. So I will write negative symbol and multiplying 45 by 13 in the rough work. 45 multiply 13, that is 3 by 15, carry 1, 3 4 the 12, 12 plus 1 13. And 45, 5, 8 and 5. So it is 585. So I will write negative 585. Here you will see how many negative symbols are going to multiply. Here there are two negative symbols are going to multiply. So minus and minus is plus, and 5 multiply 6, that is 30, and 30 multiply 7, that is 210. So the plus 210 is the answer. We may write it as 210 only. We may skip plus symbol. Okay. Now we have to decide that the given statement is true or false. Here you will see 49 is divided by 7. When we divide 49 by 7, this is positive. This is positive and this is also positive. So when positive, there is no symbol there. So why the answer is in negative? So it is false. Because the actual answer will be 49 divided by 7. That is will be 7, and it will not equal to minus 7. Therefore, it is false. Now 15 multiplied minus 2, that is equal to 30. It is true or no? No, it is not true, because this is positive and positive is multiplied with negative. Therefore, the answer should be in negative. It can't be positive one. So 15 multiplied 2, that is minus 30, and this is not equal to 30. Now, so it is false. Now 42 divided by minus 6. Here you will see this is positive and this is negative. So 42 divided by minus 6. When 6 7 is 42 and minus 7. So the right answer is this. So minus 7 is equal to minus 7. Therefore it is true. So as we see the product and the division of the negative integers and decide what answer will be deduced after the simplification. Now we are going to find multiplicative inverse. The multiplicative inverse is just formed by inversing the order of the digit. That just like this, it is given that is 72. 72 can be written as 72 divided by 1 in the form of fraction. So its multiplicative inverse will be multiplicative inverse will be 1 over 72. Now, what is the logic behind this? If you multiply 72 by 1 by 72, then their answer will be 1. So, when we multiply any number with its multiplicative inverse, then the answer is unity. So, same as what will be the multiplicative inverse of 3 by 4 is, it will be 4 by 3. So let's proceed. Name the additive inverse. Now additive inverse are formed just by changing the symbol of the integers. So here you will see 79 is a positive integer. So its additive inverse will be minus 79. It means this is minus 53, therefore its additive inverse will be plus 53 or 53. Now this is a fraction and I have to find the additive inverse of this one. Now it is plus 5 by 9, therefore its additive inverse will be minus 5 over 9. Now we have to add the fraction. Those fractions are very much easy where the denominator are same. Here you will see in this fraction the denominator of the both fraction is 4. Therefore their answer will be the common LCM is 4 and we will just write the numerator as their sign with. So this is plus 3 plus 5, that is 8 by 4, and we divide 8 by 4, then the answer is 2. So I write this here. Now the next one is 7 by 8 and 5 by 9. In this case the fraction denominator are not same. Therefore we will apply cross multiplication in case of two fractions. So 8 multiply 9 and 9 multiply 7 plus 8 multiply 5. It implies 9 7 are 63 plus 40 over 72. Now 3 and 10, 103 and this. Now this is divisible on 3, but this is not divisible on 3, and also these are not divisible by 3 or any other number. This is the answer. So in this way we can find the addition of the various fraction having the same denominator and having unequal denominator. Now this is the case of the unequal denominator again. So which method I have to adopt? Firstly I will multiply the denominator 3 plus 5, and after that cross multiply 5 multiply 1 plus 4 multiply 3. So the answer is 5 plus 12 plus 15. So 17 by 15 is the answer. Now we have to evaluate the fraction of the multiplication. Now we have to find 5 by 7 or 49. So the meaning of what is the multiplication? Just like 5 by 7 or 49. Firstly, you will see, is there any common table in the numerator and denominator? There is there? Yes, you can see that 7 can divide 49 at the table of 7. 7 sevens are 49. Clear? After doing this, we will have to multiply numerator with numerator and denominator with denominator. In the denominator, there is only 1. So, no need to write this 1. We can skip this. Now, the answer is 35. Again, we will see that 3 by 2 of 16, that is 2 8 the 16 and 3 multiply 8, that is 24. Now we have to evaluate the product of the division 1.2 multiply 1.3 multiply 1.2. Here we will have to see that how many digits are there in total after the decimal. 1, 2 and 3. How many digits after decimal are there? Only 3. So firstly I will treat them as normal integer and get their multiplication. 12 multiply 13. The answer will be on the multiplication, that is 156. And now 156 multiply with this 12. 1872. So the answer is 1872. Now the question is, where will I have to write the decimal symbol? As I see, how many decimal after decimal digits are there? 1, 2, 3. So I will count from the right side 1, 2, 3 and I will place the decimal here. So this is my answer. Now this is 5 multiply 6 multiply 7. This is very simple. 5 multiply 6, that is 30, and 30 multiply 7, there is 21. There is no decimal. Now how will you solve this? It is written that 1.3 have to be multiplied how many times? 3 times. So this question is same as the earlier one. So 13 multiply 13, that is 169, and 169 multiply 13. So 169 multiply 13, the answer is 2197. 2197. And after how many digits I will have to place or mark the decimal? 1, 2, 3. So I will count from 1, 2, 3. Here I will mark the decimal. Now in this video we will learn what is the name of the property used here. Name the property used here. Now this is 5 plus 8 is equal to 8 plus 5. What is this property? This is commutative property where first plus second can be written as second plus first. So I will name this commutative. After this is 7 multiply 3 is equal to 3 multiply, what should be here? 7 multiply 3 is equal to 3 multiply 7. So also what we will name this? This is also commutative property. Commutative. Here first fraction multiply by which fraction, so that we have to just fill up here. So I will write now. What should I fill up here? I will write 3 by 4, and which property is going on? The same as commutative property.